What's good, everybody? Jackson's Gambit here. So, I just got finished watching the movie Scream 7. I feel like this franchise is moving backwards. And I thought Scream 6 was pretty solid. I thought 5 and 6 were good movies. It was going in a good direction. After the controversy going on with the lead actress and then Jenna Ortega not returning for her own personal reasons, they decided to bring back Neve Campbell. Again. They really need to stop bringing back legacy characters. I mean, it's the same formula for these long-running franchises. Either find new leads or let it die. Aren't y'all getting a little too old for this
stuff? He said I'm too old for this stuff.
In the movie Scream 7, Sidney Prescott lives in a small town, shielded from the world and hiding from the ghost of her past. You saw what I did there? Ghost of her past? Huh?
It's worth every penny.
But she's not only shielding herself, but her teenage daughter as well, who doesn't understand. What a surprise. But things start to become too familiar when an old friend from the dead comes to settle the score on Sidney Prescott. Not only on her, but her daughter as well.
The family affair.
Why do these slasher movies have to make things so complicated? Just go after her. Why do you want to exert all this energy taking out everybody else around her when I just want you? Maybe let some people go. Let it slide. You really don't like that person that much? That's why there's always two killers. Because I'd be pretty exhausted if I had to take out all these unnecessary people on my own. Whoa, that last guy really took a lot out of me. I'm gonna need some help. 4 out of 10. The very first scene in this movie was very well done. Very slasher type vibe. It pulled me in. Didn't keep me there though. In these slasher movies, especially ones that have been running for a long time, you have to find ways to make it more refreshing. The core of the movie stays the same. So you either have to lean on well-written characters or entertaining deaths. This movie definitely has some entertaining deaths. 3, actually, that stood out the most to me. The first one we've already seen in the trailer, where the girl falls from the lamp. The other 2 deaths, one was really entertaining and one of them was really gruesome. But what is it with these movies showing too much? Is this what these slasher movies have come down to these days? I thought less was better, but now more is better? But I will admit, they did that very well in this movie. She was on the wires, practicing for the school play. That's all I'm gonna say. We find out earlier in the movie that the killer is somebody from the first movie. Stewmonger. Someone who's supposed to be dead. You see, I'm glad they didn't go with the angle of, oh, he didn't die, he just got a bump on the head and he'd been locked up in a hospital for years. AI can do so many things, including bringing people back from the dead. It's nice because it gives the killer an extra mask because you have no idea who it is. Most of the time they give it away like you gave them a scratch or something.
How did you say that happened?
Bike messenger. Knocked me down.
The best scene in the movie to me was when they're in the panic room and they're trying to escape through the walls and the killer's like trying to get them through the wall. I always like those scenes because you don't know where it's coming next. And if I put myself in that position, I'm freaking out. I did like the fact that Sidney kept repeating to her daughter headshot towards the end of the movie because these legacy characters understand that if you don't get them with a headshot, then you didn't get them. Though they did go a little overboard with that concept at the end of the movie. I am getting tired of these killers lying still like pretending they dead and then they just pop up out of nowhere and disappear. I didn't know y'all were ninjas. You see, y'all problem is that you get too close when you think you got them. If you got a gun, I ain't got to get up close to you. I can get you from right over here. Hey, are you still alive? Are you still alive? Are you still alive? I feel like in older slasher movies, most of the kids had some sort of awareness when it came to the situation, but these kids came off way too cocky. Everybody think you're an expert just because you've seen a couple slasher films in theaters. You forget all that knowledge when you running down the street with your hands in the air. They were sitting there trying to narrow down suspects, and everybody was wrong. Everybody was wrong. There's one scene where the killer's in the kitchen and one of the kids walks in like, I got this, and then walks out mortally wounded. Clearly you ain't got this, homeboy. Has nobody picked up by now that anybody that is around Sidney Prescott is going to die? Why are y'all around this woman? Do you think you're exempt? I can excuse the first time, but when we get around to 2, 3, 4 times, you said what happened to you 4 times? Everybody? Yeah, I'm going to have to move. These killers need to start leveling up. Okay, or at least start getting smarter, because this whole 2-killer thing, it ain't working out. Why don't y'all get like a group of Ghostface killers and just bum rush this trying to be crafty. We trying to get the job done. New year, new tactic. What y'all running around here trying to be Sith Lords? Huh? Rule of 2? And can we change the killer's voice already? I mean, it's 2026. It's time to switch things up. We got AI. The killer could sound like SpongeBob, for all I care.
I'm gonna get you.
But seriously, y'all, leave this white woman alone. Y'all ain't tired of losing? I'm tired of y'all losing. I'm tired of watching y'all lose. I think it's time to let this franchise die. But hey, you're 7 movies deep. I'm proud of you.
Don't call me. Don't come by my house. We're done.
Scream 7 is now playing in theaters.